Hello, and thank you for joining us. Today, my colleagues Kanti, Vanessa, Sharon, Kemi, and I will analyze the success of L'Oreal's recent change initiative to develop talent that is more diverse and inclusive. Let's start by exploring the organizational context. Here we use a
L'Oreal's business case for change was their customers pushing for more diverse products in different markets, and in order to appeal to these different markets, L'Oreal would need a diverse team. Also, their new campaign, Beauty for All, had to be applied internally and externally. The objectives were focused on reducing the gender gap, reducing the gap of emerging market leaders, and creating an innovative L'Oreal culture. L'Oreal's vision was creating a brand of beauty for all, which would offer all women and men worldwide the best of cosmetic innovation in terms of quality, efficacy, and safety to satisfy all their desires and all their beauty needs in their infinite diversity. L'Oreal communicated this by addressing three key pillars: disability, gender and socioeconomic, and multicultural origins. L'Oreal also created a global diversity team and partnered with organizations that encourage diverse and inclusive environments, for example, EVE, These Standards, and ENAR. L'Oreal were relatively effective in communicating the vision of beauty for all. They were awarded CEO leadership for gender equality. Their marketing campaigns throughout the years have been received in a positive manner. There was still faults where the media reported that the brand was struggling, including diversity. Now I'll hand over to Sharon to talk about key stakeholders.
There was a call for change from the leadership team. Cultural biases and organizational design were identified as major stumbling block to the change management, and this change was implemented using the 8-step quartile model approach. First, a sense of urgency was created, followed by building a guiding team to create a new strategic vision. The HR team serves as a coalition team promoting diversity and inclusion within the organization. The impact and the result was achieved through global integration program, which was introduction of non-based leader through lateral and international hires, and this account for the top 1,000 position. The change vehicles and the support that was used was the D&I champions, mentorship and networking opportunities, and also the introduction of buddy, mentor, and coach for outsiders who are joining the company. I will now pass it on now to Vanessa to talk about the effectivity.
L'Oreal's change was effective at both an individual level and at a team level. Individually, there have been more progressive opportunities for employees, and in the last decade, over 50% of the top 1,000 positions were female, and over half of the top 1,000 positions were non-French and from 64 different nationalities. There's also an increase in the number of emerging market leaders from their home region. For example, 89% of leaders in the Asia-Pacific region were from there. When taking a closer look, only 1/3 of the top 250 positions are females. At a team level, L'Oreal has made great strides within their company culture. L'Oreal's USA team is ranked in the top 10% of similar-sized companies, and employees report that teams are more collaborative, dynamic, and cooperative. Employees also have had a positive response to the mentorship programs and networking opportunities offered at L'Oreal.
Thank you, Vanessa. I'm Kanti Arumilli. L'Oreal has been successful in implementing the expected changes. At the organizational level, revenues have increased, reaching $10 billion in fourth quarter of 2020. There has been a 62% increase in digital sales. This increase can be attributed to digital marketing. Rather than seeing digital marketing as a threat, L'Oreal embraced digital marketing. The workforce now represents 158 nationalities, equal employment opportunity, and certified by EDGE and GEEIS. From a stakeholder's perspective, return on investment has increased. For the fourth time in a row, L'Oreal has been in the top 5 with respect to gender equality. Now my colleague Sharon will talk about recommendations.
L'Oreal has achieved a lot in terms of diversity and inclusion, but it has also had a long way to go. Here are some recommendations for L'Oreal. First of all, we would like to address the top 250 gender gap by introducing mentorship support program and creating succession plan for women. Hiring structure should also be changed to attract more women. On the other hand, increasing paternity leave can reduce the stress of working mom to return to work as soon as they give birth. Secondly, emerging market local leaders. By hiring more local talents from communities or universities, they can promote apprenticeships or internships to grow the talents. Shortening international assignment can also help to empower and develop the local talents as well. Thirdly, Bebe culture. Bebe are cornerstones of the company, so it is very important to have their buy-in and get their perspective about this change. We can also have them to share knowledge during other workshops. Moreover, more budget and higher priority should be given to our D&I team to get them to promote the change. Last but not least, competition-driven culture can be a challenge, but we should leverage that by introducing bonus package that focus on team instead of individual. Team bonding exercise would help to create a friendly atmosphere as well. And this is the end of our presentation. Thank you.